relatives, welcome to this week's Schlagbite for the week, June 17th, 2013, entitled Floating Away on Father's Day. My Father's Day gift was a 5-day houseboat trip with my wife and two eldest daughters on Lake Powell. We camped there as a foursome when both those kids were less than 5 years old. They were 100-degree days and nobody ever got out of the water. This time, we went on a 46-foot houseboat that was air-conditioned, had 4 bedrooms, 2 baths, 2 showers, and 12 people, most of whom I didn't know before we got together. But we lived in community, and we cooked and talked and faced engine problems and swam and fished and hiked, kayaked into narrow canyons and laughed for hours. We also had time alone to drift away into that surreal isolation, a place that gives you a chance to let your mind wander, a place where there is no clear distinction between consciousness and unconsciousness, and you can see your life more clearly. The place is a fantasy land, afloat through Monument Valley with its sandstone monoliths etched by wind and water into a landscape of arches, bridges, sand dunes, desolation, and slot canyons that leave you in wide-mouthed awe. The lake was created when the controversial Glen Canyon Dam was built almost 60 years ago and flooded all the canyonlands on the upper Colorado near the Arizona-Utah border. Lake Powell is about 50 miles long and has 1,900 miles of shoreline. Once you're on the lake, there is no electronic connection, and you get away from all of the customary information overload. I recently read that in a single day, we generate more information than all of civilization had created before 2003. That flood of data has provided us with far more useless information than new truths, and I think that what we desperately need are rest stops from all the information, places to get away from our wireless devices that were intended to give us more free time, but instead have enslaved us by their incessant call for attention. On the last day, we rode for hours past those giant sandstone monoliths that in my mind's eye became a trip through the history of the world. I saw Zoroaster seated on the throne, the great Sphinx. I saw a Mayan jaguar temple. And as I looked at these ancient civilizations, I pondered what it is that we would leave behind. And then my daydreams were interrupted when I heard my eldest daughter scream with joy as she leapt off of the houseboat, and I remembered the little girl who once jumped from my lap with the same enthusiasm. We remember our stories. They are etched in stone and in the hearts of those we love. Someday I hope that my grandchildren, great-grandchildren, will take the time to float by here as well and appreciate where they are, where they want to go, and what they want to leave behind. Remember to take some time to float away. I wish you well on this Father's Day week. My blessings and thoughts. Remember, we're all connected as relatives. I say this for all my relations. Mitakweyasi.